God morgon. I have been still for a long time. Just sitting, watching my once slab-like calf muscles wither before an onslaught of canelbulla, pancakes and sitting around on the beach. But the lazy days are over, and this morning kind of marks, I suppose, the first ride of the end of this journey. I've still got a long way to go, but this feels like I'm heading home now. This morning I left Halmstad and I'm riding south down the coast. Tomorrow, or maybe the day after, I'll get a ferry over to Denmark and then scoot out round to the west of Copenhagen, down to Germany, across to Kiel, and then follow the Kiel Canal and the River Elbe down to Hamburg. From there it's a train to Rotterdam, a boat to Hull, and then a fairly winding, meandering cross-country ride back down through England, hopefully visiting a few mates along the way, and eventually back to sunny Reading and real life. The last few weeks have been really hot and sunny mostly. There have been a few grey days and one huge thunderstorm, but on the whole it's felt like summer while I've been lazing around. Now of course I'm back on the bike and it's a rather different proposition. It's been raining all morning, but it's only a kind of light drizzle. It's not too bad. There have been a few rumbles of thunder off in the distance, but it doesn't seem to be materialising into anything particularly threatening. And it just means the trails are empty, the forest smells amazing, and the slugs have come out. I'd forgotten about Swedish slugs. One of my enduring memories from my first trip to Sweden by bike was cycling in the rain and afterwards watching the big slugs come out to eat the slugs that had been run over on the road, and then they get run over while they're eating, and then more slugs come to eat them and they get run over, until you get these huge disgusting gelatinous pancakes of slug matter on the road. I cycled through one by mistake without realising, and when I got to camp that night I found this kind of curtain of dried slug jerky hanging off my rear rack. It was lovely. Needless to say, I ate well that night. actually I've got here, it's not even 2 o'clock, so I'm going to do more riding this afternoon, see if I can maybe get out the other side of Ängelholm before I pitch up. It's a bit of a different kind of thing now to earlier on in the ride, because I've been away for more than 2 months. My roaming data has been turned off on my phone, so I can't Google anything, I can't update my maps, I can't do any of that stuff. I'm just going by what I've got cached on my phone, so I don't really know what's up ahead in any great detail, but it keeps things exciting. I'm sure it'll be fine. But it means I'll definitely get the ferry to Denmark pretty early tomorrow, I think, so yeah, making good time. Pleased. Today was a mixed kind of day, really. It rained in the morning, then the sun came out. Now it's really windy. I rode on cycle track through the forest, which was nice. I tracked along a lot of main roads, which wasn't so nice, and then I got some really cool gravel trails in the afternoon, which was fantastic. I did 96 kilometers and I've ended up here at this little shelter on the coast, about 15 kilometers north of Helsingborg, I think, which is good. It means that if all goes well, I'll be having lunch in Denmark tomorrow, and yeah, I don't see why it shouldn't. I don't know when the ferries go or where the ferries go from, so I'm going to have dinner, get an early night, head into town early, and find out how to get across the big water. It's been a pretty good first day back in the saddle after a while, but I am tired and very hungry, so 2 dinners, then bed.